What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at a very obscure and odd but really cool piece of HO scale history. Now, a lot of you probably haven't seen this car, and for the older viewers, you might know of it, you might not. I've literally met people who have been around when these cars were made and did not know of their existence. So we're going to have a little fun with this video. So what this is the Walthers tongue-in-cheek model Peanut 1. Now what this was, basically the tongue-in-cheek line was designed very lighthearted, very just, having fun with your trains, i.e. the shorty passenger cars, Oscar and Piker, which you guys have seen in my videos. If you haven't seen them, they're little Pullmans cut down to fit on a single truck. It was an impact test car, and it had a little ball bearing that rolled back and forth when you slammed your train too hard, a red light came on, cool stuff like that. Now, this was, of course, done in the late 70s, so Jimmy Carter was still in office. Therefore, when his fascination with peanuts, we have the Peanut unboxing. 1. Here is the car body, the Peanut. I believe it's polyurethane. So that's all going to get glued down to the base. This is a very simple kit, and this is actually what looks like just an Athearn metal underframe. I think Walthers may have contracted it out. But yeah, this is just a metal, looks like a caboose body frame, very simple. Instructions, trucks, grab irons, the wheels, indoors, a flag placard, and I think you can switch it out. The Peanut 1 nameplate, and 2 styrene American flags that you put alongside the car frame. Okay, so here's the instruction manual just for fun. I mean, it is dated. This was an eBay find, and it is dated 1978. So there you have, that's the finished car model. You can see we're going to try to get as close as we can to that, except with KD couplers, and maybe switch out the nameplates. But this is basically how it goes together. Very simple. And this kit should not take long at all to build. And then one cool thing is they actually tell you how to add the peanut paint. They say like a lacquered or a oil paint, like a burnt umber. I'm just going to do a brown wash and see how it works out. Highlight the crevices and just kind of make it look more like a natural peanut instead of this blob. So yeah, towards the bottom of the kit, here's the window inner lining. So you've got the Jimmy Carter silhouette there, the windows with shades, curtains, the works. So basically these get cut out and glued into the peanut body. Okay, so before we start the build, just a few fun things. A lot of you may be going, okay, why are you doing this? I think this is an important documentation to, number one, not only show that this thing existed, but this is a car nobody has really documented the process of building and or really existing, unless you go on like historical HO scale sites like the HO scale resource. That's the only way I knew about this car prior, and I'm sure for a lot of you guys this is the first time you're seeing Walthers old school style and taste appear in a kit. So I'm gonna do a little speed lapse on the video and just pause it through so you guys get to see the build process. So without further ado, let's start cracking on this nut. Okay, so for the peanut segment, what I'm going to do is utilize some Vallejo dark brown wash. The original instructions say to take a burnt umber to give it a darker peanut finish. What I'm going to do is just kind of, go over this, fill in the crevices, and wipe it off as we go. So there's no real rhyme or reason to how we're doing it. It's just kind of adjusting on preference and what I think looks good. So let's blend our peanut, guys. Okay, so for a lot of trial and error on the Peanut, I figured out the best way was just do some washes. I used the Tamiya Linoleum Deck Brown and just kind of did a mix of a wash and a lot of dry brushing. So this is going to be the end result. But yeah, we're going to let this dry and kind of do its own thing, and then I'm going to work on the windows and getting the rest of the plating on the car. So stay tuned. We still got to crack this nut. Okay, so now I've got the paper applied to the window glass, the doors applied to the Peanut, and now for the last step in the Peanut assembly, all we've got to do is get the window glass and the window frames and go from there. And we'll apply it to the rest of the car body. Alright, so there we have it. There's the rough installation. Everything's still drying, but here's how it's going to look on the caboose body. I'll flip it around so you guys can see the rest of the Peanut and Jimmy Carter chilling on the back. Alright guys, and here you have the finished product of Peanut 1. So this is the final car with the assembly. One side has the Peanut 1 placard, and the other side with Carter has the American flag. So yeah, overall this is a very obscure car, but one I thought was really cool to do and, you know, bring it out of the box and actually put it on a layout. So stay tuned, we're having a little fun at the end of this video, but thank y'all for watching.